welcome to another installment of Growth Stories brought to you by Empowered to Grow. My name is Javier, and today we have a very special guest, Dana Martinez. Thank you so much for doing this today. We appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to say about your career.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks.
Absolutely. So just go ahead and start off by telling us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been here with Fidelity? What school did you go to?
All fun questions to answer. My name is Dana Martinez. I'm from Hawaii. I grew up in Honolulu, and I've been with Fidelity now for 23 years, longer than most people have been on this earth. I went to school at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City, Utah.
I've noticed a trend that Fidelity hires associates with diverse backgrounds, such as degrees outside of the realm of finance, including business. Do you happen to be one of those managers that has a degree outside of business?
I do. I admit I have a bachelor's in science in biology with an emphasis in molecular biology and biochemistry. So I am a non-business major leader at Fidelity.
That's really cool. How do you think that degree has benefited you in your career?
Yeah, I think, you're right that Fidelity definitely hires people from diverse backgrounds because I believe that the clients that we serve come from all walks of life. And in order to be able to serve our clientele, we want to be able to pull from talent everywhere. And by having these types of diverse backgrounds and different education, I think that we are able to provide the best talent for our business. For myself, having that kind of analytical background really helped me in individual contributor roles and project management roles. And even now as a leader, it helps me to see trends and helps me to draw out the best in each person that contributes on my team.
Great, that's really cool. So as an individual contributor, you were like an analyst and all that project manager stuff. So you have experience doing that. Obviously, you're a people manager. So, out of both, roles, which one do you see more fulfillment?
For myself personally, because I have been an individual contributor for probably half of my career, and even after I was a manager of people, I took a lateral move to come over to FI in order to be an individual contributor and the project manager of the retirement tax forms. And what I've discovered about myself during that time is that I really enjoy working with people, that I'm a people person and that kind of feeds my soul. And so during that time where I was an individual contributor and growing by leaps and bounds, I did find that I was missing that personal connection. And when I had the opportunity to apply for a role again to manage people, I jumped at it because I really enjoy seeing people develop and grow within their careers and helping them to get a foot up in what they're planning to do and what they have greatest passions about. So for me, it was exciting to be able to take that step back into leadership, and that's what I understand of myself, is that I really do enjoy working with people more than I do only an individual contributor role.
Wow.
But all people are different, so.
Absolutely, yeah. So you've done different moves across the organization. And then Fidelity also offers, the unique opportunities to move around the country with those new roles. So if you don't mind telling us a little bit about where you started off with your career in Fidelity and where have you moved across the U.S.?
That's a great question as well. I started working with Fidelity in Salt Lake City, Utah. I worked for PI initially when I started. I was on the phones and I was a service trading representative. And from there, I also worked in the retirement group, and eventually I had moved over to workplace investing, WI, where I was a trainer there, as well as on the phones with defined contribution plan participants and defined compensation plan participants. And then eventually I also worked in their problem resolution or their priority services group back then. And I also then worked in PI, where I worked in retirements, I worked in electronic response, and then had the opportunity to be a leader there as a team lead and then a manager.
Oh, great. That's really good. That's quite the career moves. I guess make it something fun. 3 things that come off the top of your head. You don't have to think about it too hard.
Okay.
But when you think of leadership, what are the 3 things that come to your mind?
Strong, communicator, relationship.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. On behalf of Empowered to Grow, thank you so much. Everyone, thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Thanks.